So greetings from Pennsylvania once again. As you can tell by the title of the video, it is time for another Union Canal episode. So I'm currently at what's called the Swiftwater parking lot, just about a mile down from the Blue Marsh Dam itself, where the lake starts. Yeah, I gotta make my way back up to Lock 47, where I ended our last video, which is a little bit of a ways of a walk, and then we're probably going off trail in this video. I think I talked about that in the last video if I wanted to do that one section. There's a whole section, about a mile long section of the canal that's still fully there. There's just no trail currently. At least last time I was here there was no trail. I was thinking about that recently. There should be a trail down there, because you could make a nice little loop, because right up here is a trail that brings you back this way from the dam. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Yeah, so here is the Swiftwater parking lot. There is some nice amount of parking here. You can see Naomi over there. And to get to Lock 47, we gotta head down that way, and then a mile off. Yeah, it says Reber's Bridge parking area, 0.9. That just takes you to the next parking lot. Lock 47 is a little bit beyond that. So yeah, but the Union Canal, the Topahakan Creek and the Union Canal are just down that way. But like I said, there is a trail. I mean, there is no trail, that takes you from the canal all the way up to Blue Marsh Lake, which is all the way up there. But there is this trail here, but it's up above. The canal is actually down below. I'll be coming back that way from our off-trail adventure. At least that's the plan. And you know what? I'll go ahead and throw up a map of what the plan is for today. Yeah, so like I said, we're going to go to Lock 47. That's where we'll start. And I'm going to leave some channel stickers at Lock 47. I got 4 in the bag. I'll do that one of those deals where I leave a bunch of them in the bag at once, so multiple people can get one. And then we'll make our way back this way. We'll stop at where the aqueduct over Plum Creek was. And then we'll get to Lock 46, which is kind of hidden most of the year. But this time of year we should be able to see it, and it's actually quite a bit there still. That's intact. Even the nice outer stone layer is still there, so it's pretty cool. And then we'll come back this way, and this is probably where, let me switch hands here, where I'm probably going to go off trail. I was talking about that in the last video, whether I wanted to do that again. The first time I did this, started this series that I never finished, I did hike the mile off trail following the canal. So at that point I didn't know if there's any locks down that way, and now I know there isn't. But when we get up to where the dam currently is, we will get to the location of where Lock 45 was. And there's nothing there of Lock 45, but I do have a picture of it from the Library of Congress that I can share with you. So I've got quite a bit of a walk ahead of me here to get to Lock 47, so I'll see you there. Unless we come across something interesting on the way, like some cool wildlife, I'll share with you. But other than that, I will see you at Lock 47. That's where we'll place the channel sticker, and then we'll begin our walk back, where I'll actually film and show you some different things of the canal, of what remains. Well, we've made it. Here's our old friend again, Lock number 47. Alright, so I'm gonna take a little break here. It didn't take too long to get here. And we'll find a place to hide channel sticker 45. And then we'll get going again. I can hear a squirrel. I don't know if the camera's picking up that noise. Got scratching noise. That's a squirrel. They're like chewing down on a nut on the outer hard shell to get to the inside yummy stuff. We'll see if we can find them in a moment here. Well, those squirrels went into hiding. I was hoping to find one and zoom in on it for you, but maybe later. But yeah, so channel sticker is number 45. We're at this end of the lock here, which still has the long wooden levers. And right here you have I guess that's the heart with XXXR on it. And underneath that, oh yeah, so there's, like I said, there's 4 of them in here. They're all labeled, where are you here? They're all labeled 45, lock 47. I'm gonna stick it under here, a little bit ways down, underneath that heart. So they're kind of hidden under there. Can't really see them unless you're looking for them. So that's where they are. Yeah, and as always with these channel stickers, if you are the one to find them or to find one of them, as always, if you could just go ahead and send me a picture, send me a message, let me know you found it. The picture, that way I can share that picture in a future video. I know last time I placed all 4 at one spot was at Big Mountain Overlook. I heard back from 3 people on that one. But yeah, just let me know. And if you pick one, just put the bag back where you found it underneath that wooden beam there for others. So if they look at they're gonna be looking for that same spot. All right, let's get going. Now we head back the way I came, and then see some more features of the canal here. Walk along the canal, the old mule path here. I passed where the aqueduct was and checked out lock 47, lock 46 just a little bit. And we'll be there shortly at those spots. And like I said, we'll probably go do some bushwhacking then, following the canal. And of course, just as a quick review, these locks were used for lifting the canal boats to higher elevations. There's the lock, and this over here is the canal. This depression in the ground over here, off to our right, and this trail is the old mule path. From the mules would pull those canal boats through the canal, which is right off to our right here. It's all overgrown now, but you can picture this depression filled with water. And then just over that way is, through the brush, is the Tolbakken Creek, which supplied water to this part of the canal. And I don't have to rush today. I know in the last episode I was kind of on a time crunch, but today I got plenty of time, just a little bit after 12 I think. And well, when I first started it was a little bit after 12, so I'll be heading towards 1 right now. But we got time today to do this. So I think I'll do that bushwhack, hike that section that's trailless. Might as well, following the Union Canal. I am trying to follow as much of it as I can. And that's all public property, it belongs to the Army Corps of Engineers. So we'll do it. I know I did it in the past, but we'll do it again. At least that's what I'm saying now. We'll see what happens when I get up there. But I'm pretty determined I'm going to do it. And just recently, a viewer mentioned the idea, wouldn't it be cool if they could restore the canal to what it used to look like? Have this all cleared out, full of water. You could, kayak down here, whatever. That would be cool, but yeah, I mean, the cost for money would be just immense. And to get the water back in here. A lot of times they had dams, like the Tolbakken Creek is just out of view over there, but they would have different types of dams on there, and then those dams would bring water over into the canal through different means. And those dams are all gone too. There's so much you'd have to do. And then there's sections of the canal that are just completely obliterated and filled in. We'll see some of those sections today. And so to restore these it would be awesome, but man, it's just almost impossible. Because over in England, I watch some videos sometimes of people that they live on the canals. They have canal boats, and it's pretty cool. You can see how the lift locks operate and things like that. There's a few places over here in the U.S. where some of the canals have been restored, but a lot of them have just been gone. They're just, completely abandoned and just let go. To the point where restoring them is almost impossible. Which is a shame, but like I say, it is what it is. And just up ahead is Reber's Bridge, and there's a parking lot over here. So if you want to get that channel sticker, you could park up here. There's other places to park too, down the other way. But yeah, look at this over here. And the canal, once again, the canal is right down here, but man, they'd have to, no doubt they had to remove a lot of this rock through this section here to make this canal, so there's a lot of work. We're right next to the creek now. And right up here is Plum Creek. There was an aqueduct that took the canal across the creek. Of course, I think I've talked about these aqueducts before, but they're kind of like a bridge that holds water, so the canal boats could go over those creeks. We did film one last year, but it was for the Schuylkill Canal. It was the, what was the name of it again? I forget the name of it. It was like a park there. It'll probably come to me later. A cool old stone aqueduct. Don't know if any remain on the Union Canal, because sometimes they were just wooden structures too. Obviously it wouldn't last. Yeah, so once again, here's our canal, but up ahead, it abruptly ends. You can see that mowed area. That's all filled in. This canal would have gone up there. Right up there's Plum Creek. So this section of the canal, all the way up there, across the road, and up a ways is completely gone. So that's why restoring it is just almost impossible. Yeah, so here it's been filled in, but Plum Creek is right up here. So we got car traffic and airplane noise. Let's go ahead and walk up here together. Yeah, so the canal would have been right here, and it would have needed to cross this creek. There are some stones that remain of the aqueduct. You can see them down there. There's some right down there, right there, and even right there. You see that nice cut stone. There's even some, looks like right down underneath. So this could have been a nice stone aqueduct, maybe. Maybe just the abutments and the piers were stone, and the aqueduct itself was wood. But still some remnants of it. But as you can see, it's long gone. But a little bit few clues that something was here. Alright, so we'll head across the little bridge here. Once again, you can see some of the stone work down there. And I got a road crossing up here. So I don't know up here, this might be a remnant of the canal. Actually right over here, I think. This could be right here. Maybe down in here it looks like it could be. Because it would have gone right up over that way. Yeah, I'm gonna say it is because I see another, like the other side of it over there. So there's a bit of it left here. All right, we gotta get across. Yeah, so the canal would have come across here, right where this road basically is. This is Palisades Drive. Right here is where the canal would have been. Going along up here, but it's all gone. So that's another reason why restoring it's almost impossible. There's no way to restore that. And then right up here, the canal starts up again. Well, at least a little bit. Yes, there's, looking back, that whole section is, this would have been the canal, it's all gone. Probably when they built that road up there. Okay, just up here a little bit, it really starts back up. Yeah. Yep, so right in here is our canal again, our old friend. Alright, onwards to Lock 46, but this is a nice scenic section. I love it, hiking along here. Got the old fence. Well, it's not really that old, it looks old. Got the creek. Got the canal. I love hiking this section when, like, during the first snowfall. Alright, so Lock 46 is not too far up here. You can see some of these orange stakes up ahead. I think that there's a gas line that comes across here. You can see there, orange stake goes up that way. So, yeah, I see it up there. And we should be able to get to it. Of course, once again, down here is the canal. You can see it up through the brush up through there. Alright. It's all thorns and stuff. Yeah, it's right back in there. It's all overgrown. Like if you're in the summertime, you can't even see it. You don't even know it's there, but we're gonna make our way over there. Alright, so we are down in the canal. It's actually not too wet in here. Like last time I filmed this, it was pretty wet. Right up there's our towpath trail and the modern trail. Looks like it's a little bit wet up ahead. But yeah, you can see the stonework. Let me zoom in just a little bit for you. Yeah, it's mostly intact, which is kind of cool. It's just hidden back here. Then one of these things that should be cleared off and displayed a little bit better, I think, but that takes some work and some money. Alright, but pretty cool. Yeah, last time this was all filled with water, so this is a lot easier to get to. Of course, on this one, that nice outer, cut dress stonework continues all the way through. I think you can see, although some sections are crumbling. A lot of the other ones we've seen, they don't have this outside stone anymore. It's just kind of the inner rubbly looking stone, so this is pretty awesome. Lock 46. Now let's get up top here. I want to get GPS coordinates too for this thing. Alright, so here we are up top. Yeah, I can see some sections in here where, like right in there, the outer stonework crumbled and fell inward. You can see like the inner rubble. So that, yeah. Part of the problem is all these trees and brush growing on it and in it. The roots kind of push the stone out. This should really be, this could still be saved, restored, without too much trouble, just to clear it off. And here's at the other end. That's cool. Beautiful stonework over there. You can still see some of the old metal pieces embedded in it. I'm gonna try and get down there, I think. Down here we are, and here's an example of how these trees and bushes, their roots kind of push things apart, make things collapse. Not being attacked by thorns. Yeah, even up there, it's wanting to fall soon. A little wet in here, but you can see some of the old metal pieces in there yet. That's awesome. Like this really needs to be cleaned off. There's one section of the collapse that could be fixed without too much trouble, I don't think. But this is beautiful. Alright, so GPS coordinates are obtained. I am trying to do that for some of these more obscure locks that are hidden. I want to get GPS coordinates for all the locks at some point here as I'm doing this. Because I haven't really found any kind of database online like that lets you know exactly where all these things are. It's kind of a shame, to be honest, so we'll see if we can remedy that a bit. Alright, so that was lock 46. Pretty cool. It's still intact as much as it is, but like I said, it could use a cleanup. But at least it's still there. A lot better shape than most of the others that you'll find. Alright, so just up ahead here, you see the trail do like a little dog leg. It actually crosses over the canal right here. The modern trail does. Right here is the towpath. The towpath will actually continues straight that way. Over here is the canal. The canal goes up that way, so the modern trail will now take us on the other side, but you can still see the old towpath trail right here, going up that way. And down here's the canal. So we're cutting across the canal. Alright, so if we continue up, that'll take us to the parking lot. Down here is a trail that takes you down back down into the canal, which is down there. Of course, the Topahakan Creek. This is like a fisherman's trail. So, decision time. Come and think about what I want to do here. So yeah, at the beginning of this video, I was planning on doing this section today, but now that I'm here, I've already hiked about between 3 and 4 miles today already on the towpath trail, which is not a bad trail to hike. It's easy, but I've done this section before. It's about a mile long, but it's all bushwhack, pretty much. So I think we're gonna come back another day when I have a fresh start, I guess you could say. I mean, I still feel okay, but I feel I'd rather start this just fresh, I think, because that's an adventure all its own, hiking that section up to the Blue Marsh Dam itself. Who knows what we'll find. Now, there was different artifacts we found down there last time, you know, old antique trash items and things down there. It's wild down there. There's no trail. At least there wasn't several years ago when I did it. So I think I will just save that. We got quite a bit today already. Hiking Lock 46 is pretty awesome. So I think, yeah, we'll just do that. Come back on another day. It's just Christmas vacation right now, so I have plenty of time to come do this stuff. I'm already walking up towards the parking lot, so the decision is made. I think we'll save that section for another day. This might be the best thing to do. Yeah, sometimes it's good to push yourself, but sometimes it's not necessary either. And I don't live too far from here, and I got plenty of time to do it, so yeah. Alright. Decision is made. Alright, so I'm gonna head home. I got videos to edit anyway. Gotta catch up on that. Christmas presents wrap. Alright, so as always, thanks for coming along. Channel stickers 45 are out there at Lock 47. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.